Okay, a lot of times when we're building brackets, we need to drill holes in the exact center of a piece of metal. So you can line this up, you can measure it out, you can put it in your vise, you can put it back and forth, whether you got a drill press or a milling machine, doesn't make any difference. And you can line it up. There's several different ways that you can use to find the center. I have a different way that I use that's a little bit different. It's a lot quicker and it saves a lot of time. I've made myself some adapters and I've turned these down. It has a 1/2 inch shank here, a 3/4 here, 1 inch, and then 5/8. I have another one here that has 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 1 3/4 inches. And this just unscrews and goes into this end so I can flip it around. Now the purpose of this is that I'm going to put this into the chuck up here, and I'm going to line it up so that it's on the center. It's going to come right down on this edge at this point for 1 inch, 5/8, flip it around for 1/2 inch or for 3/4. And by doing this, I can save myself a lot of time in setup. Okay, here's a mandrel, a 1/2 inch mandrel. It's an R8 mandrel. Here's a 1/2 inch, slides up into the mandrel at this point, slides back up. I go ahead and put it in place. Bring it down so that this is in position, and then I'm going to line it up so that this edge right here is just barely touching this back part of my vise. This is the solid part. You don't want to put it on the movable part, you put it on the solid part. So I put it on, I look down through here, and I watch the light. You can put a piece of white paper over here, and as soon as this touches that, then you quit. Then you take it up, take this out, go ahead and mount your work, and then the center of this will be right in the exact center of this piece of metal that I'm going to do. When you're doing multiple holes in standardized bracketry, this works out real quick and it's very fast. Okay, we've lined it up, we've used our adapter, we've come down, we put this against this edge. I put a drill bit in here, I've lined up my workpiece. This is the edge right here that's our reference. So now I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole. It's on a parallel, so I pull it out and it's pretty close to the center. Okay, now we've got the hole drilled. It has a burr on each side. So the best way I found is to take a countersink, electric drill or whatever, put it on low speed, and then just go ahead and deburr it this way. Flip it over, use a vise so you don't put it on the bench top, and use your hand and have it catch. So now we've got it deburred. It's got a nice clean hole, looks professional, and it's in the center.